And because of your perpetual victim mentality, you can see and hear is what's wrong with Black networking. I think that you should take a separate look at the way that you look at different issues that happen within this world. I think you should not have voted for Kamala Harris. And I think
you voted for Trump?
There's more things that you should do in order to say it again.
You voted for Trump?
Listen. Who I voted for, who you voted for. At the end of the day, I just took a guess. And I just think that I just know who you voted for just based off of the things.
I hope y'all don't vote Trump.
But anyway, brother, I wish you well. I wish you would do.
Oh, same here, bro.
I had fun with this conversation. Feel free to call back.
Oh, right? I will, bro. Have a blessed one.
Peace. What up, brother?
Wow. What's up, MTR? Man, that is an angry brother right there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. And you know, what's funny is...
I forgot. I don't know the dude's name, but he had a black shirt on. He popped a balloon because he didn't appreciate how she popped the balloon on the guy with 2 kids. And you said the guy was, I think you said he was standing on business and he was establishing his boundaries. But my problem is, I think that's a dumbass boundary to hold. Even you, and you also agree that's that's not even a real boundary because. Hello? Nice.
What up, fam?
MTR.
What up?
What's up, bro?
How are you?
Yeah, not bad, man.
What you got for me?
I want to start by saying I do appreciate some of the comments that you're leaving. Is definitely you are definitely calling out some very important hypocrisies, especially amongst the women's side of things. That I would give you some props on. Sure. But I do have some disagreements, bro.
Okay, if you could just give me one of those, let's chat about it so I can get back in content.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go for the first one I was going to call about. So the girl with the red dress, the first girl, right?
Oh wait, you were up here before.
Oh no, not me. It wasn't me.
Okay.
It was me. No, real quick. I'm cool though.
Okay.
Regarding the first girl with the red dress, you remember, right?
The first girl in the red dress. You
with the
first contestant. Yes, sort of. I sort of remember her, but go on.
So the guy, there was the gentleman on there that popped as a balloon. I believe it was Laz, the guy with the black on.
Okay, let's go up to the front. Come. Oh, are you popping? Go ahead if you're popping. All right, so let me stand over here.
That's
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I just didn't like that. It felt like if he didn't have 2 kids, that you were really into him, and I just didn't like that. I'm perfectly fine with me and what this could have been, but I just didn't like that last comment. Okay. And that's just not something I allow or go for.
I respect it. That's a respectable answer.
So he's more your type, except for the 2 kids factor. Is that what that was?
Yeah, but I just got questions about the baby moms. I got to know more details than what we can ask on this show.
Okay. I mean,
he had you had made a comment because she popped on another dude that had 2 kids. Right, and you said you're not mad at her for popping on a guy that has 2 kids because she herself doesn't have any kids. Now,
wait, say that over again just to make sure I get it. So the woman popped on the guy because he had 2 kids.
Yes.
And then she went back later and kept on asking him questions.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. There was another gentleman that popped. Okay. The guy with the black shirt on. He popped because he didn't appreciate how she popped her balloon, the baby daddy's balloon, and you didn't take any credence with that. You didn't take any issue with that, and I don't understand why.
I'll be honest, bro. I don't really know what you're talking about. Let me try to bring it up here real quick. I don't really remember what you're talking about. I got the mammaried up young woman, and you said what? She popped on who?
So the baby daddy, the guy had 2 kids. She popped on him because he had 2 kids. You remember saying that, right?
Popped on the guy because she had 2 kids. Yeah, sure.
Right. And then the guy.
Yeah, it was the guy in the mortician outfit. And then she came back later and wanted to ask him questions.
Yes, but I'm not talking about. Yeah, that's her. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. You said that wasn't who we were talking about.
No, the guy. So the guy, I forgot. I don't know the dude's name, but he had a black shirt on. He popped the balloon because he didn't appreciate how she popped the balloon on the guy with 2 kids. And you said the guy was, I think you said he was standing on business and he was establishing his boundaries. But my problem is, I think that's a dumbass boundary to hold. Even you, and you also agree that's like that's not even a real boundary because. Hello? Nice. 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 My nigga. Really, nigga? Bro, for real?
Production quality of the show. What is happening? Let's get back down up in it. Let go.
Really, nigga?
Wait a minute. We gotta go back to where it is.
Really, nigga?
All right. Let go.
Really, nigga? Really, nigga? That shit crazy.
Here we go.
Really, nigga? Bro, I spent about $100 on my internet, nigga. I don't drop the calls, nigga. I don't believe my eyes.
Can't hear you.
What's up? Yeah, I'm back, man. I was on the phone call. You want to pick up where we left off, or what's up?
Not really. I feel as though we were confused from where we left off at. I thought that I called out exactly who you were talking about, and you said, no, that's not the person. So it was odd. I was super confused.
Okay.
Did you want to pick up right there, or was there something else that you wanted to chat about?
It depends on what you want to do, but it's very brief what I was saying. I was mentioning that I believe that was you kind of got caught up in a bit of a contradiction.
Okay.
Somewhat contradicted yourself.
So let me try to understand, brother. I'm also trying to understand your angle as well. Are you up here just cherry picking things that I say for just the perfect opportunity to just get good old MTR? Like what is the motivation? I'm trying to understand.
Well, I mean, this is if I recall correctly, you don't promote any type of echo chamber type of platforms. I'm pretty sure I actually got that talking point from you, which I very much so appreciate from you.
Yeah. I like having conversations, right? But the thing is like you're trying to get me in a gotcha moment. Like if you have a strong point based off of something that I said and a contradiction that I had, then please, let's talk about it. Okay. And we can try to hedge it in order to try to understand where the missing link is. And I'm not the one up here to say that I get everything 100% right, but if you expect perfection, you're not gonna get perfection. I am a human just like you.
Yeah, right? I mean,
but if you want to come up here with some strong points, absolutely. But I think that the way that you came up previously was unprepared because, again, I called out exactly who it is that we're talking about, and you said that, no, that's not the person.
Right, and I was trying to let you know who the person was.
Okay. All right. Sure. Well, go back and think about it for a quick second. If there's something else that you want to address, let me get to the next caller. What up, fam?
Nice.
What's good, MTR, man? I'm
chilling, baby.
What's going on? Hey, so I just wanted to say real quick, the last one that we had, the girl with the orange hair, she was actually quite nice. I know she went through what she went through.
The last young lady.
Yeah, the very last one.
Bro, I'm sorry.
I know she went through what she went through.
Out of all of them.
Right. Even though she went through what she went through, it was she definitely had a redemption moment. I could tell in her life where her mind definitely changed. She's not that same person anymore.
Bro,
you can see that she's willing to submit and willing to follow a real leader. So yeah, shout out to her for real.
Give me a chance to speak because I caught you in the contradiction. I'm at least glad I called out the contradiction. And yes, I will definitely be making a video letting you know where the contradiction lies. You didn't want to fess up to it. You want to say you're not perfect, then that's fine. Then you don't have to be perfect. I don't need you to be fucking perfect. What I need you to do is,
young enough to fix it. That's why I say cutie pie.
What I need you to do is be open to the criticism. Because you have a
like we've seen with the other women
where you're talking, and
I know
I'm gonna just. I don't know if I'm.
She's not a looker all the way, but she's definitely wife material.
Do this and do that. You're trying to like your inspiration. You have 2,000 people watching this. You're gonna have hundreds of thousands of people watching after this.
My guy.
So.
All right.
What's up, bro?
Did you think of anything? Yeah. Listen, the whole chat gonna change your name to MTR Troll.
That's okay, bro. I'm race baiter. I can be whatever y'all need me to be. Listen.
I forgot.
I would say that this.
It's the name of the title of the video. It was race baiter. Dog. What was I incorrect in saying that though? You came on here with a race angle.
Listen, bro. If I can't pick a thing to talk about. You gotta pick one thing to talk about because I know we ain't got a lot of time.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
You want to talk about the race baiter?
Incorrect in saying race baiter. Okay. Because here's the thing. I think that it's important. From my perspective, my young brother. How old are you, by the way?
37. I'm the same age as you.
37. Okay. I'm about to be 40 in a couple of months, actually.
You? Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No. It's all good, brother. I thought it said SYSBM in the background. I thought it said save yourself, black man. What does that stand for?
Save the culture.
Save the culture? Okay. So the thing is that the reason why I say that is because I don't like conversations where it is from a position of race. When I say that, it's like if you prioritize this race discussion, right, through the majority of things that you look at within life, like that's your lens, like your eyeballs can't see something without race in front of it first. I don't like that. And the reason I don't like that is because it puts you in a position of being a forever perpetual victim. And I don't like that because I continue to tell the men on this channel is who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck if people look at you and they don't like you? Who gives a fuck if you're not as smart, if you're not as talented? Work hard. I don't care. Work harder. The world owes you no favors, and the world does not respect perpetual victims. That's why I don't like that. So when I said that, all the things that I said about that person, and then you came up on here and said, what's wrong with black networking? When there was no conversation at all about black networking, that's why I said race baiter.
Yeah.
Now, did you disagree with that title or the things that I said during that?
I'm gonna be very brief with it. Again, I know you pressed for time.
No, we can talk about this.
Okay,
it's the end of the stream. Come on.
So so that angle, like, look, I'm gonna be brief with this. So what you just said, how I look, my worldview is there's different perspectives. If you understand, if you take I think it was a psych class or like a brain anatomy class, you understand that people think in categories a lot of the time. And this race category is that is a category that I do talk the most about. But that's only because as a people we're kind of behind because of very specific things that certain groups have done to us. I'm not going to go into details about that. So when the reason I come from that angle because most people don't represent that category. Now, to what you're just saying about not being in that victim, I understand that. I understand that categorical thinking as well. And there's other like perspectives of speaking. I'm just saying what I do is I speak up for this particular category because I understand it the best. Now, I understand your categorical thinking. I understand other people's perspectives as well. But when I come in and say, hey, what's wrong with black networking? That's because I'm coming from an angle of, hey, black people are in a position where we're behind. And we need to do, I think, in my opinion. Go ahead.
No, so I understand what you're saying. And I think that your comment about people thinking in categories, that's exactly what I talk about against. Because your category can put you in an echo chamber. It can. And what I'm saying is that your category of looking at things through the lens of race, before the words can leave your mouth, you're thinking about it through the lens of race, puts you in a suboptimal category. And if you don't have the ability to look at the world without that lens, then you have just a small picture of the complete or the totality of the issue. And I think that was represented in the conversation that we had, because you looked at it with a lens of race when I wasn't even talking about race. And I think most of the comments in that video would agree that it was just an odd conversation, one of which I never talked about race. We're on a black, we are reacting to a predominantly black network with predominantly black people as contestants. So to bring up race, even on that, means that you definitely bring up race when it comes to interracial contestants. It means that you definitely bring up race in a myriad of other different ways. Yeah. So I just think that if you want to say that people look at things in categories, my response to that is that people who only have one category are not intellectually equipped to have a full comprehensive conversation. And then also, the lens of something that puts you as a forever victim is not a masculine category. And I think the majority of men should lead within a masculine stoic frame or category of speaking about different issues.
Yeah, I can respond to that in one sentence. I completely agree with that. The only thing I was trying to get you to understand is I come from that category, but I also understand other categories as well. So I think that's important for everybody. Real quick. I think it's important. Real quick for me. I think it's really important for everybody to understand as many categories as possible.
But it's hard for me to believe you because it was so hard to make the things that I was saying click for you.
I understand everything you said. I understood all of it.
So why didn't you just say, "Oh yeah, my bad, bro. You're right. This is a dating show. It's not a networking event."
No, it depends on. I don't remember exactly what happened there, but I'll go back to say that I think it's good for them to network on the dating show because I think that's a good opportunity to do that anyway. So I don't know. I'll just go back. I'll go back and say I'll take that back because I think I don't care if it's a dating show or what. If it's I think any opportunity is a good time. A good time to network.
It is very hard. Listen, here's another thing. I'm gonna give a guess. When you have these race conversations, because even in having a conversation like this, it is difficult. Because the contradictions that you say, you came in here and said that you agreed with me, and then I asked you, why did you just say that you agreed with me, and you then just disagree with me, right? Like I'm just confused. So when you have these race conversations with people, I think the problem is that you'll never come to a solution, or a meeting of the minds, because no matter what. You don't ever want to be wrong. You don't ever want to be wrong. And you cannot see any other point besides yourself. And you're grandstanding on the things that you believe in, because from your eyes and your perspective, you are correct.
Not grandstanding. Finish your point, though. You think I'm grandstanding for real? You think I'm grandstanding on this whole black thing for real? All right, that's okay, but like I said, as far as this categorical thinking, and we both agree that people tend to think in categories. You're saying that it's best to have a more of a robust world view about things, so you can so you can have a meeting of the minds. I get that, but I'm just saying that oftentimes people don't really care about specific groups' perspectives because they don't even want to empathize with our perspectives. But the reason why is because,
let me just tell you, a large reason of that why is because y'all find race in every issue wrong in this world. Just like you did with me. You found race. What's wrong with black networking? So because it's your lens, you pick everything to be about race, people are going to stop listening to you for everything. They don't want to, right? Like, pick race when race is actually a factor, more often than not, but you're picking it out of everything. And people are tired of hearing of the victim mentality shit. Let me ask you another question. People can be tired
of it, bro, but it don't matter if it's a proper statement. If it can be justified promptly, then it's fine.
But the black networking could not be justified as all. We had a whole conversation about that, and you said that you agreed with that. What I'm saying is that you bring it up in too many things.
No. What I said I disagree with was his execution of that networking. He did it wrong.
What do you mean you disagree with his networking execution?
Because he said he
shouldn't have been doing it at all.
I think he should have did it. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not saying he should have did it. I'm saying I'm fine with him networking. It's just that his execution of it was ass. That he said like it should have been.
All right. Real quick. How should he have done it?
Huh?
How should he have done it?
I would have said, "Hey, I like what you're doing with your business, with your clothing brand business or whatever, with a clothing store. Can we talk after the show about a further engagement with this?" That's how I would have did it, because it's a long, detailed conversation to have, which likely shouldn't have been done, and what likely you shouldn't have been wasting BM all that time on with having a long discussion about that. It's a long, nuanced conversation to have, discussing business. You don't think so?
No, I mean, listen, you could say that he could have done it after, but what I'm saying is that to come up here and continue to grandstand on that point.
Not grandstanding.
It is odd, bro. And the thing is like, I want you to remove the lens of race out of everything that you consider within life, because it's gonna leave you in a victim mentality. That's my only recommendation to you, man.
That man wouldn't say some shit like that. That dude right there wouldn't say some shit like that.
Is your place of business have to do with your race?
Bro, like, my place of business have to do with race? What do you mean?
Like, are you?
Oh, what I'm doing here. It has a lot to do with it, yeah. But like for very specific reasons.
Okay. Sure. We can agree to disagree at the end of the day. I don't think that it makes black people less black because they don't look through everything from a race perspective. And I think that Or do you disagree with that?
Like, I don't think it should be viewed as like a race perspective type of thing. If it's true, it's true. I'm not saying that. Okay, I want to separate myself from.
And what I'm saying
hold on, real quick.
And what
I
I'm
want to separate myself
is,
from bad arguments.
Hold on, brother. Hold
Go
on,
ahead, man. It's your show.
What I'm saying is that I agree with this degree of separating from a race perspective. But if what you're saying is that what I'm saying is that if you continue to lead with race, it puts you in a victim mentality, and victim mentality is not a masculine position. That's all that I'm saying. And, we can agree to disagree at the end of the day.
You believe in honesty and truth, right?
Yeah.
Then you should be okay with somebody calling out some shit for folks being black. You should be okay with somebody.
Say that again.
I'm saying, if you believe in truth and honesty, then you should be okay with somebody calling out discriminatory practices. I mean, like take the red line.
What does that have to do with the black networking shit?
Oh, I mean, okay. If you want to have you gave me the floor. What that has to do with black networking is because black networking is, I would say, I'll put it this way: black people as a whole are in the position where we need to be chasing generational wealth, period, and pretty much every facet of our lives. And even if that means we have to go on a dating show and discuss networking so we all can collectively win more, then so be it. But yes, we're in the position where, I mean, very briefly, it was projected that black people were supposed to be at a wealth share balance of 0% in America by the year 2053, right? So in order to stop that from happening, then it's about time we start doing some networking with each other. It's about time we start making money with each other. And then even besides that, like, I think,
again, my brother, everything that you're saying has nothing to do with looking at everything from a race lens. It has absolutely nothing.
You have to call out BS when you see it. Even if it's about
networking. And because of your perpetual victim mentality, you can see and hear is what's wrong with black networking. I think that you should take a separate look at the way that you look at different issues that happen within this world. I think you should not have voted for Kamala Harris. And I think
you voted for Trump?
There's more things that you should do in order to say it again.
You voted for Trump?
Listen. Who I voted for, who you voted for, at the end of the day, I just took a guess. And I just think that I just know who you voted for just based off of the things.
I hope y'all don't
right here. But anyway, brother, I wish you well. I wish you would do.
Oh, same here, bro.
I had fun with this conversation. Feel free to call back.
Oh, right? I will, bro. Have a blessed one.
Peace. What up, brother?
Wow. What's up, MTR? Man, that is an angry brother right there, man.
Oh, yeah,
oh my God. And what's funny is,
okay, I'll give him credit. He called me. He called me back. All right, I'll give him credit. Because I was gonna go in, nigga. I was gonna go in, but he said okay. He called me back, so we cool then. I ain't trouble no more. But what he tried to do is special, and I ain't gonna no. Like I said, it's like this is what these guys are doing. They're no better than the divestors, and I guess it's just no. I can't say they know better than the divestors. I want to say this is just this pro-black perspective of what you want to call it, however you want to classify it as. It's a lonely road. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lonely road. Nobody gives a fuck. Even black people don't give a fuck. I'm looking at the chat and all that stuff. They don't give a fuck. And honestly, if I gotta be the person that is like the only dude that give a fuck that will speak up on the black behalf in conversations where people don't give a fuck about black people, then I mean, guess what? That's why we. That's why we're gonna have to do. That's why I have to do what I'm doing. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to hear me talk because he knew I was gonna. He knew I was gonna cook. Put it this way, bro. When those businessmen when the government came to the decision to create this red lines to separate black people from the rest of Americans, black people weren't there given the black perspective. When they made the decision to create these what's that damn shit called, the Reconstruction era, black people weren't in the room to stop these people from creating these dumbass these created that era that event that destroyed, that displaced black communities and all of that. Black people weren't there to speak on for their people. When say, and like chattel say, like, you name it, somebody has to speak on the black behalf. You feel me? Somebody has to fucking do it. And if MTR not gonna do it, if the chat not gonna do it, if the government is not gonna do it, then I guess I gotta do it. It's as simple as that. And I'm gonna do it every time because I actually give a about my people. Like you should be ready and willing to engage in these conversations on your behalf because you have people in your family that look just like you. They look like just like me. And he wants to classify it as a victimhood, and we're gonna have a problem for a very long time.